What's up, my Havel Knights and Knightesses? Yep. As the name suggests, mental state low. Way too many people in my life who claim to be my friends are betraying me now. Like Venom. I thought Venom was a trustworthy and good friend, but it appeared that that is not the case, seeing as how recently he also went behind my back and betrayed me as well. Of course, he's still a mild-mannered and decent person, but at the same time, he just doesn't know when he's overstepping some bounds. People all the time talk to me and they're like, you're not my friend, you walk all over me all the time. But they don't think about all the times that they walked over me first. And I'm just tired of it. People walking all over me and then they're like, you walk over me all the time. It's just annoying at this point. So, I don't know. Like, the thing that a lot of people have misconceptions about guys is most guys, they're forced to act tough and be all, oh yeah, I'm a guy, nothing affects me all the time, because that's a society that has existed on this earth for a long time. You just, oh, guys are tough, they can take all that. Oh, well, he's a guy, he can suck it up and blah blah blah. Guys have feelings too, I know, ladies, oh, it's hard to imagine, but guys feel too. Women and most people don't acknowledge other people nowadays. I'm a very honor-bound character person. If you stand by my side, I will stand by yours. If you stand with me, I will stand with you. But people don't really acknowledge that now, so... People don't honor other lives nowadays. See, I stand by everyone, but they in return do not stand by me. And I'm so tired of being on everybody else's side when they're not on mine. And it's gotten exhausting, it really has. As I usually say, I am the one person on this earth that is truly alone. I also say that it might not have happened yet, but everyone at some point will betray me and leave me behind. I haven't been wrong yet, and I probably won't. Could take a long time, or it could take no time at all. Regardless, it always happens. I could be very nice to someone, or I could be mean, or I could be any which way. I could have literally bought them a membership for something. I could have done anything. And yet, they still don't care, and they still betray my trust. Spammy ass bitch. I only have two true allies in this world. They're two people I met a long time ago on the Xbox 360 and Dark Souls 2. They're really the only two comrades that I actually have. God of Lions and Master Chief DDO. I won't say their names because that's their knowledge that if they're ever on my channel that they can release, but they've been on my side and had the best intentions for me more than anyone else has or ever has had while being around me. They might say something insensitive or rude every once in a while, but they've been with me and around me for so many years now. They're my friends and I tolerate it. I know they mean no harm in it. I tell them when they have overstepped their bounds. I don't know. The biggest problem that I have is that the biggest problem I have is just women. Yes, I will never be gay, and I will always be straight. I will only ever have any kind of interest in women. But at this point, not any women that will ever exist on this planet. I have no interest in any human woman. Because all they've ever done was betray me. All women from this earth have ever done is show me what poor nature there is in the world. And I feel like that's all that they ever will do. Women have only ever betrayed me, really. Now I'm sure you're like, oh, but that's sexist, or is this... That's rude, or not all women are the same. No, basically every woman I've ever met is the same. There's almost no woman that I've met that was any different from the last. Every woman I've met, they say they don't like this one thing about me. I change that thing, no matter what it is, or I try to change it unless it is something that I care very much about, like my Christianity, or something like that. If it's a bad habit or anything, I will change it for them. Because that's what guys do. A guy will change almost everything about himself for a woman, but she will not offer him the same respect. She will not change herself for him. But yeah, guys, that's why I haven't really been streaming, because Alistair betrayed me really hard. Alistair fucking... He stabbed me in the back so hard. Because he's in my Discord server, or was, right? But I was also in his Discord server. His Discord server is run by Chaos. Mine is not. Mine has basically ranking authority, right? So someone's higher ranked than you, you don't disrespect them, right? Because it's like the military and they respect it. If someone's higher ranked than you, you don't disrespect them unless you want your ass handed to you. And that remains true. And I never disrespected him in his server or anything like that. I never have. I put rules in his server that he would have put in himself, because there needs to be structure in a long-lasting community. If there's no structure, it will fall. I know this. I've led communities before. So knowing this, I have the rules in my community set up the way that I do, so that way they're good-mannered and decent people. And everybody else understood that, until Alistair and his shitlord friends joined. His friend purposely joined for the point to annoy and piss off. Specifically piss me off. And he let it happen, Alistair did. He thought it was hysterical. A good person and a good friend doesn't let that happen in the first place. But then he gets all pissed off and treats me like I'm fucking Hitler when I ban his friend because his friend's being a little dipshit. Purposefully disobeying the rules means you get banned. That's logical. Because he read the rules, or at least he said he did, and he said that he was going to disobey them anyway, and then he continued to. But then Alistair says that I have no respect for my followers, I'm this, I'm that, I'm basically Hitler, blah 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 blah. Basically just shred me down, treat me like shit. And then he goes into his Discord server after I tell him off. And then he's like, yep, Havel's drunk with power, blah blah blah. And then he continues to talk shit on me in his server, because he got because after that I was demoted in his server because he was being an immature little bitch. So then he got muted in my server because I left his server. He lost the right to call me a friend because he betrayed my trust very hard. And then after all that, I promoted Venom in my Discord server. You guys know who Venom is. I used to do like Human Fall Flat and all that with him. I say used to because even he fucking just stabbed me in the back recently. Because Venom, he says he hates every single battle royale game, right? That's fine. I don't care about that. But the new one came out recently, whatever Escape, or you all should know by now what it is. There's been enough advertisements about it. And I said, hey Venom, you want to come play it? Because I just installed it. I hadn't even played the game yet. And Venom was the first person I invited, because I enjoy playing games with him, because he's fun to play with. But then he fucking shits on it. And he's like, I hate battle royales. Why would you always invite me to battle royales if you know I don't like it? A real friend wouldn't do that. Fucking shitting on me like that. And then I get angry at him and I tell him off. And then he leaves. And now he's not part of my Discord server. And he unfriended me on PlayStation everywhere. Because he's being an immature little ass. And I'm just so tired of pouring my heart and soul into being someone's friend, caring about them, making sure that their life is okay, talking to them, giving them advice, putting so much time and effort into a person, and then they just take a big old dump on it. I'm so tired of it. I don't even like playing with Solus anymore, because he's the same way. He'll choose Brian and Ram over me constantly. I'm always the last one he invites. And then he never steps in when his friends are having an argument, like me and Brian. Brian still hates me. Ram apologized. Ram became chill, you know? He was like, yo man, I'm sorry, and all that, and I accepted his apology, and now we're chill. But Brian still hates my guts. He can hate me as much as he wants. But there's a point where Steven himself has to step in, because we're both his friend. And at some point he has to intervene. Because we met each other through him. And now it's time for him to step in and be like, hey guys, come on, you guys are being childish little assholes. Maybe chill, like calm it down or something. But here's the thing about Steven is, so since Brian is Steven's quote-unquote child, which he is not, it's just a joke, he will pick his side instantly. If anything happens between me and Brian, he chooses Brian's side. If Brian is 100% in the wrong, Steven will go and be like, you both need to chill out, or you both. And I'm so tired of that too, because you both. No, far from it. In fact, it's not you both. What did I do? I didn't do anything to his little bitch ass. Or for like games. See, I could be there and I could always play with Steven whenever he invites me. I could come running every time and I would play with him to show that I am there for him when he needs me, no matter what, because that's what a friend is. But oh no, whenever I invite him, whenever I try to talk to him and be around him, he's like, oh no, we can't have that. So then he goes and just plays with Brian and Ram or someone else, leaving me in the fucking dirt like I'm worthless. Yes, he has other friends, but there's no one he has as a friend that will be there as much as I would for him. I would not be there for him if I was like Brian or if I was like Ram. Basically, no matter what, I am always there. I am Havel the Rock. I am the rock that people come to lean on. I am there for everyone if and when they need it. But no one is there for when I need it. Everyone's always there for each other and everything. But oh no, Havel's Havel. He doesn't need help. He doesn't have emotions. He can handle it. He's fine. And it's so tiring. And it's so annoying. Why am I always there for everyone, but no one's ever there for me? Why is that? Why can I pour so much of myself and my effort into a person, but apparently it all is meaningless? Why does it always mean nothing? Why do I always have to pour myself out to help someone? Why is it no matter what I do? Doesn't matter what I do for a person. Erica, you remember her? She was in a few videos a while back, like my video of Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. She was there. I dated her for a little bit. I poured my heart and soul into her. I told her things I've never told anyone, ever. The truest truths about me. That she's the only person that will ever hear it, and yet she fucking took it, put it in a blender, and threw it out. Like it didn't matter. But then, today, she comes to me and she's like, I'm tired of you walking all over me and disrespecting me and when she disrespected me and hurt me far more than I could ever do to her, that I would ever let myself do. I guess in this world, in this life, I am truly alone. I always see people, they're always so happy. They have a girlfriend that's loyal or whatever. Or they have friends that are loyal. Why don't I? The two friends I do have, I'd barely talk to them anymore. They've got their own lives. Yet my life always seems to be in slow motion. I can't find a job. I'm basically worthless at home. Even though I try so hard to find a job, I can't. No one will hire me. No one will even say, oh, hey, we don't want you. I've applied 27 times to a Pizza Hut that's been hiring for almost a year now. Why? Why is that? Am I that unwanted in this world? Am I that hated? Why is it that no matter what I do, I am never trusted? No one is ever on my side. No matter what, I am left behind. I don't understand. Why is it when I can try so hard and fail, and no one, other people barely have to try, and they just get it, they just win? Yeah, sure. People all the time in real life say, oh man, you're so smart, man. You can just figure things out, and you're this and you're that and you're this and you're that, and you have so many skills and blah 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 blah. But why is it that even though I have all that, that no one wants me then? Why is it if I'm so great that people won't stay by me? People will abandon me. Why is it if I'm great that people do that? I don't know. I guess it remains that at the end of the day, at some point, if you know me, if you call me your friend, at some point you will betray me. At some point you will abandon me, even if you don't realize it. No matter what. And that means that I'm probably the only person on this earth that is truly alone. My loneliness knows no bounds. When people wonder why I'm not happy, it's kind of obvious. I'm abandoned, left behind, like a stone in the road. Doesn't matter if I'm good at something, if I have money. Nothing matters. Because at the end of the day, I'm always left behind. That's why I wanted to get into YouTube. To have a following that no matter what I do, they're on my side. Allies in this world. But I guess I don't have that. I don't know if I ever will. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, my Havel Knights and Knightesses. And those that even if you betray me in the future, thank you for staying with me this far. I hope you all have a good day and a good night. This is Havel.